For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet and conceivably our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Karak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel, detailed scans have identified one section of the Clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with shipbreaking operations.
We will need to use several demolition charges. Clear? I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone. Runner copies.
Understood.
Reading you. Reading you. Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. There it goes.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it.
Salvage array ready. Proceed to RU site. PDA active.
Acknowledged. Moving. Eyes open out there.
Negative contact
Go for
in your
Capisi.
area. Runner copies.
CENTCOM
Collect the
rail
artifact.
We're seeing some ghost contacts, but the latest data packet cleared it up. Board is clean.
PC reading.
Artifact
Reference
recovered.
received for primary
Authentication
disassembly
confirmed. Acknowledged.
Carrier copies.
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Capisi power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
Site has been depleted. Attention, fleet. The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data. Warning. Heat level. We must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Understood.
CU's exhausted. Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Prox.
Be aware. Scattered Galcian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders.
Location marked.
Armor confirms.
Ready for assignment.
I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
Support cruiser. We're cleared to move. Move with that railgun.
Armor copies. We're cleared to push up.
Cruiser ready.
All systems
Fleet Group
green.
4, Intel, be advised. Hacking Galcian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles.
Go for carrier.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
Sounds like a plan.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
Carrier here.
Railgun enhancements online.
Displacing.
We've got hostile on
Strike
sensors.
fighter
Confirm
coordinates
visual.
dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Target locked. Ready.
Strike craft destroyed.
Ready. Displacing. Go ahead.
Fighter ready for service. It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert. I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail. Reading you. Board's green. Reposition. Science officer responding.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
This is Rachel. Go ahead. New coordinates verified. Runner copies. CU deposit depleted. Copy.
Deploying at next direct site. Expecting Galcian reinforcements.
Ready. Rachel, Galcian air units are probing our position.
Anti-air turrets now available for construction.
Expended.
Ready.
Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners.
Site exhausted.
The main assault force will arrive soon.
Tracking target.
Go for armor. Smoke screen. Lay down a smoke screen. Throw off any hostiles in the air. Reading.
Ready for command. Cleared for combat move.
We got a railgun under fire.
Reading for order.
Armored vehicle lost. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Go ahead.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Go for orders. Target set.
Go for order. Armor ready. Smoke screen out. Copy that.
Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Go ahead. Cruiser ready.
Enemy armor disabled.
Move us out. Green line confirmed.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Capisi copies.
We read you. Mobilizing.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Move out.
CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Reading you.
Intel found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
For assignment.
Awaiting orders. Artifact recovered. Authentication
Cruiser ready.
confirmed.
Go for Capisi. Ready.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Galcian force to arrive soon.
We're going as fast as we can here.
Understood. Keep your eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Capisi.
We're in the pipe.
Reporting.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Send message. Ahead.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Ready for command. Time to move.
Rain fire on us. I see it.
Light attack vehicle online.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Go for armor. What do you mean? Fire back! Copy. Adjusting fire.
Alert, railgun lost. Support ready. Hostile strike craft down.
Ready. Release smoke.
Good copy. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Place. You spot a target, fire at will. Runner, go ahead. In contact. Destination marked.
Support ready.
Want to get live scan reports back.
Alert, LAV down. Reading. This is the captain.
Send message. Displace. You spot a target, fire at will.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Reporting. Going mobile.
Runner.
Ready for assignment. Destination set. Move us out.
Reading you, command.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Op ready. Ready, send. Strike craft destroyed.
Fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready. Hostile armor eliminated. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed. Make ready.
Ready.
Fire.
Runner. Heading down range. Engage targets on sight.
CU site exhausted.
Attention. Ready. Send.
Op ready.
Alert. Ready. LAV down.
Armor ready. Send
Fleet
message.
Group 4 assigned.
Send your message. Copy. Moving out.
Under fire. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Rachel here.
Salvage team is approaching another wreck site. Keep your eyes open for Galcian strike teams.
Runner copies. We're moving out. Spool up.
PC, go ahead.
Reading you. Be advised, all wreck sections at this site have been processed successfully. Watch your cross.
We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
We're being hailed by the Galcian carrier.
You're dialed in.
Stand by to receive.
Dialed in. We're in the pipe. PC con.
Suggest carrier Capisi. There can be no hiding from the Galcian in the Great Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Seljuk and beg his divine forgiveness. I will pray for your soul.
Ready. Displace. You spot a target, fire at will.
Hostile.
The Galcian commander Kagan has cornered us.
Enemy production crew.
We are heavily outnumbered.
Ready.
They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground. All personnel, man your battle stations.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Runner. Copy. Moving out.
Standing by. Picking up sensor contacts all around us. We must pull back to the Capisi.
Confirmed. Get back to the Capisi immediately.
Target sight on scan.
Galcian units approaching. This is going to be close.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Capisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that bridge.
Going mobile.
Strike, be advised. The Galcian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit. It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Strike craft destroyed.
RU site exhausted.
Alert, support taking hostile fire.
Targets on site.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on. Ready. Set.
RU deposit depleted.
Send message. Support ready. Destination marked.
Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Push back! Fire! Roger, targeting.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Receiving. Copy. Moving out.
Attention. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Runner, go ahead. Going mobile.
Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
Runner, displace. You spot a target, fire at will. Reporting. Set to move.
Hostile strike craft down.
Runner. New heading set.
Ready. Send.
Runner, go ahead. Heading downrange. Engage targets on site. Runner.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
CUs exhausted.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Enemy armor disabled.
Copy. Moving out.
Make ready.
CU field fighter depleted. Coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Receiving. Punch it. We gotta go.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Support ready. Destination marked.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
CU field expended.
Ready. Copy. Moving out.
This is the cat. Alert. The Capizzi is in contact. Command care.
We are being overrun.
Attention.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Alert. LAV down. Crew ready.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Sedim reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
Capizzi, this is Captain Mashad of the Sedim carrier Sakala.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands. But now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these initiatives while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Capizzi, say again. Request targeting the siege cruiser positions.
Copy, Sakala. All units, move on those siege cruisers now.
Runner, go ahead. Going mobile.
Support ready.
Reporting.
Light attack vehicle in service. Control group 4 designated. Light attack vehicle online.
Reading.
Light attack vehicle in service. Standing by.
Capizzi copy.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems on.
Light attack vehicle online. Reporting. Ready. Light attack vehicle in service.
Alert. Friendly take
Capizzi, we are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Galcian siege cruisers near our location.
Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
This is Rachel, go ahead.
Attention. Alert. Strike fighter destroyed.
Heading downrange. Engage on site. On the move, be ready.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Armored vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Standing by.
Strike craft destroyed. We got a railgun under fire.
Zeroing in on target.
Proceed.
Enemy armor disabled.
Ready. Set to move.
Alert.
Cleared hot.
Support craft has been engaged. Alert. Rachel is under fire. Reading.
Hit that tunnel with your
Reading. Reading you. Go! Go! Ready.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide effective fire.
Counterfire on target.
Reading. Get us moving. Move. Receiving.
Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed.
The enemy is withdrawing.
All units assume convoy formation and stand by to pursue.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galzian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galzian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.